Hidden by time, a wealth of stories waits to be discovered. Stories about people we love, about who they are, how they lived, and the faith they've passed down to us. Page by page, we catch glimpses of lives skillfully shaped by the Master Craftsman through years of refining moments. Through careful exploration, we discover the beauty of our heritage, a rich inheritance for the coming age. As each keepsake is entrusted to a new generation, an heirloom is born, its value now priceless to those who know its history. Every gem, every heirloom, carries within it something deep, something eternal. It sparkles with the richness of treasured memories and precious life moments.
I was a Depression kid, and when I graduated from high school, there wasn't very much money to send me to college, and that was my wish, my desire. But my family managed, and I started with a few courses and finally earned a master's degree and taught at Northbrook High School for several years. I enjoyed my teaching career very much.
These gems reflect the beauty of a lifetime of faithful service and humble sacrifice. Deep within them, we catch a glimpse of true love and enduring relationships.
Back in 1957, when I met the love of my life, Corinne, my wife, and she was the boss's secretary, and so we started going out together and that. So that was really the high point of my life. Was then she passed away in 2003. There, almost 45 years we'd been married. And it got to be an awful lonesome place for a guy like me that liked to socialize more. So eventually figured out, Bill said, well, let's check out some other things for you. So we sent over to Victorian Village. And right away I kind of liked that spot because the people in the hallway that always said hi, I didn't even know them. And I said, this sounds like the kind of friendly place that I want to spend some time in.
Heirlooms not only remind us of the past, they connect us with the people we love. We remember that their story is our story, that our lives are richer because of the lasting beauty in each living gem, each precious heirloom.
My first interest in missions was by reading books, autobiographies and stories that others had experienced. I think it was just sort of building in my heart and mind to go to South America. So I was in Colombia 26 years. Most of the time I was down there, I was teaching adults and preparing Colombian Christians for ministry. I think throughout that time, the best thing that I observed was seeing the Colombian Christians take over the ministry that had been begun by North Americans. And now all of the leadership in the area where we were ministering, all the leadership is in hands of Colombian Christians. And that, for me, is the most rewarding.
These treasures deserve a place to be honored and cherished, and we are richer when we open our hearts to them. Each day, we appreciate anew the value and beauty of the extraordinary lives we serve. As we make these jewels a part of our lives, we see His light reflected in intricate facets, polished by time and experience. We know these gems were hand-picked and fashioned by God, the Master Craftsman. And by His infinite wisdom and masterful love, He matches these radiant jewels to the perfect setting. Providence,